Welcome to this short little yoga stretch. Go ahead and grab your mat, pulling it out, getting ready to come onto your mat and heading straight to your belly. And once you get there, bring your hands down by your sides or up by your ears. Turn your head off to one side. And just taking a couple deep breaths so you kind of let your body start to feel a little heavy. So the ground, your mat's kind of just holding you here. Nice. And then gently prop yourself up onto your forearms. This is just for us to get into our next little shape. You can drop the neck and just kind of let the back of your neck go. Maybe a little sway from side to side might feel good. And then you're going to slide into a half frog. So your right knee is going to come out to a bend. And then you're going to thread your left arm all the way under your body. So your left arm is straight out underneath you, turning off onto your side. And now with the knee out, just taking a couple breaths, you can keep the bend close, or you can start to even straighten out your leg a little bit. So just softening in, taking those deep breaths. Nice. And then you're gonna take that left arm that you had under your body, bring it out to a wide T, and then you're gonna roll off onto your shoulder. So this is a shoulder opener. If you can, maybe dropping your right foot back. You can either place your right hand down to kind of hold you, or you can bring it to your low back. If this is super, super tight for your shoulders, just bring both knees together, kind of like you're laying on your side. Trying to soften in as much as you can. Just a couple more breaths here. Nice. Gently start to rebound back onto your belly. Go ahead and turn your head off the other direction and find your mat once more. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Just preparing to switch sides. Sliding your left knee out now, and then I like to plant my left hand down before I thread my arm under my body. And then you'll see here, I brought the hand to the low back. You can also keep it on your mat or on the ground just to kind of brace yourself. Again, just softening into this side, knowing that each side might be a little different. So take your breaths. Slowly pushing yourself up a little bit so you can slide your right arm out now into a wide T, and then you're going to roll off onto your right shoulder. And same thing here, maybe this side feels a little better, it's a little tighter, so just adjusting as you need. You'll see that I have the left hand down on the mat on this side, and also the option is to bring it to your low back. Again, just settling in. Slow and steady breaths. Nice. Taking your last big breath in. Releasing onto your belly on your breath out. Plant your hands by your ribs, bend your knees, and just kind of windshield wiper your feet from side to side. So you're just kind of moving the spine. And then extending your legs back behind you. Keep your hands right there by your ribs. Start to come into a little mini back bend. You'll turn your toes over, push your toes down, lift your ribs up, up, up. Pushing down into your mat and finding your child's pose. Now you can readjust here. Knees can be wide or they can be narrow. Reaching your arms forward, letting your forehead connect to your mat, taking again a couple of breaths just to kind of settle. To start to walk your hands off to the right. Go ahead and keep your left arm long and bring your right hand to your low back. So it's just a little child's pose twist. You might feel a little deeper opening there under your left shoulder. Breathing into each little pause. And then re-straighten your right arm. Walk your hands now to the left, and you'll take this on the other side. So keeping the right arm long, left hand at your low back. Nice. Go ahead and release. Walking your hands forward. Lift your wrists up and just keep your arms lifting up from your child's pose. So arms and wrists lift high, fingertips, and then rock forward onto all fours. Nice. Find that neutral space and then reach your hands all the way to the top of your mat, taking that little puppy dog. So arms are really, really long, reaching forward. You may not even touch your mat. And you're still kind of in like a high child's pose, just really lengthening the spine. Nice. And then walk your hands right underneath your shoulders. Start to take some cats and cows. So just lifting the spine from dropping the belly from your cow pose to curling the spine up towards the sky for your cat. Just kind of moving at a pace. If you can, use your breath. Anytime you expand is an inhale, and anytime you contract, you use your exhale. Nice. Go ahead and rise up onto your knees. We're going to take a little back bend here. Reach for your right heel, reach your left arm up. This is called a half camel. You can drop the head all the way back, or you can keep the arm up. And then you're going to come back in through the center and take a little narrowed knee child's pose. So your arms are going to sweep back, connect your forehead down to your mat. Nice. And then you'll start to rise up and take the other side, left hand towards your left heel. You may not even reach for it. You can reach towards it, reaching your top arm up, maybe dropping it all the way back, and then coming back to your narrowed knee child's pose. So just kind of getting a little blood flow to the spine. Nice. Rise up onto your knees, hands to heart center. Just feeling a long spine here. Nice. Go ahead and reach your arms up, spread your fingers, take a big breath in. Take a little cactus twist to the right, kind of like goalpost arms, spreading your fingers, twisting your upper body. Nice. And then come back through center, reach up, and you'll take the cactus arm twist to the left. Nice. Back through center, reach up, maybe even look up. And then plant your hands down, turn your toes over, downward facing dog. And kind of pedaling out your dog. Just feeling around into your body, adjusting where you can. So if you feel really wide, like you're not able to really press back, then you just come in a little bit more narrow. Nice. Go ahead and step your right foot forward, drop down onto your left knee, reach your right arm up. So this is called a supported dragonfly. Just take some passes with your shoulder, just some gentle circles or half circles, just kind of intuitively opening up your shoulder. Might even feel good to look up. Then you're going to plant your hands, turn your toes into a wide fold. This is called a Prasarita fold. We'll treat this one kind of like a rag doll. So maybe just a little bend from side to side. Just kind of starting to move the hips a little bit. Your hands can be down if you have a block or a water bottle, if that feels better, just to be a little bit taller in your fold, or wider if that works. And again, just kind of little sway, little gentle, gentle sway. Maybe shake out the head, open and close your jaw. Interlace your hands at your low back. See if you can drop your hands back behind you. You might even come in a little deeper into your fold. Nice. And then gently release your bind, hands down to your mat. Take a halfway lift, so a super long spine. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. We're going to take that supported dragonfly now on the other side. Right knee down, left arm reaches, and then just take your passes intuitively. And just kind of moving, mobilizing, feeling the heart open as you reach and open, maybe even changing your gaze. Nice, big breath in, come back to your wide fold on your breath out. Again, might use a gentle sway here. Nice, and then walk your hands back to the top of your mat. This time we're gonna take a full dragonfly twist. So left hand's gonna stay down, your back leg's actually gonna lift all the way up. Take a big breath in, drop the knee down and reach back for your back foot. Now you can reach towards your foot or you can catch your foot coming into a quad stretch. Nice, big breath in. Release your foot. Take a half Hanuman. So this is a half split. If you have full splits, you can come all the way. You'll notice I kind of scooted my right foot forward so that my hips were over my left knee. And flexing the toes. This is a great place for a block or a water bottle to prop yourself up a little higher if you're super, super tight. And then come back to your dragonfly twist. Left hand down, right arm reaches. Keep the back leg up through your wide fold Prasarita. Walk your hands to the back. Take your dragonfly to the back. Right hand's going to be down this time. Left arm reaches. Open your chest up. Big breath in. Drop your knee down and reach back for your back foot. I'm feeling the opening in your left shoulder as well as your quad. Take a big breath in. Setting up for your half splits on the breath out. Nice. Come back to your dragonfly twist. Through the center, Prasarita fold. Walk your hands to the top of your mat. Come into a ragdoll. Shake out your head. Maybe interlace your hands in the crooks of your elbows. You can keep the knees softly bent here, just if you need it to be subtle. If you have a tight lower back or tight hamstrings. And then slowly release your hands, roll all the way up, nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time to a stand. Reach up, big breath in. Bringing your hands through your heart center and then by your sides, Samasti Tihi.